2009, 2010, and going forward, we've seen that sort of tech has shifted from having the responsibility or the mission of being creators of intellectual property to being the stewards of personal data, of people's personal data and information. And I think as that shift starts to happen, I think the basis of trust is going to shift. And I think tech really is going to need to step up in a very different way. Historically, tech has been the creator of assets and intellectual capital that others, the banks, the healthcare companies, have used to steward your private information. No longer the case. So that's one aspect of, I think, the changing nature of trust in tech. I think the other aspect is sort of the whole rise of social media and what that means. And I think Terry was talking about this, sort of the tale of the information economy and the rise of the knowledge economy and the role that social media is going to play in that. And in parallel with that, sort of this new generation, the millennials, that were born as digital natives, grew up with technology and the role that technology plays in their lives. When you look at those two things sort of coming together, and I think that there's just a tremendous, there's a lot of noise out there right now that people have access to just so many different sets of information that it's creating this flight to authority. So tech has another role, I think, which is to create sources of authority. Not in the individual sense as perhaps the CEO and so on, but on the online sense in terms of really trusted sources, which is why I think that online, when you look at the brands, the FT and other big brands, the Wall Street Journal and so on, are the ones where people turn first.